the tutorial on how to create your own marketing materials for ELSA. After you're done with your presets, you can start creating. I will be working with the dimensions for an Instagram and Facebook post for this tutorial. We should be extremely careful about protecting ELSA brand and the positive image of the association. And to do this, we must follow uniformity rules. Before we begin to work on the material, we should first decide what information we want to give with this post. Is it to announce a new brand, to point out a deadline, to show the benefits of a project, or is it a testimonial? And let this one be the announcement of a project. To find different examples, you can always check ELSA International on social media. First of all, I want to show you how to add images. So imagery is extremely important. Choosing the correct image can make your material stand out and attract more people. Also, the right imagery will help you to strengthen ELSA brand. Another important thing is we must use copyright-free images. To find good quality and copyright-free imagery, you can use one of these websites. And also you can find these websites on Brandbook as well. To demonstrate, I will go to one of these websites and find an image. Okay, I will type learning here, but actually, to be honest, first thing that came to my mind was tutorial, but I have checked that before and it was all about makeup and sports. To save your time, I directly type learning because I think that's relevant too. And I will scroll down until I find an image that I'm comfortable with. For example, I like this one. And we can always find relevant pictures under that one too. Let's see. This looks good. I like this one. It looks good quality. It looks professional and personal at the same time. I will click on free download. To add your image to your post, you can click on file, open, and click on your image. As you see, this has opened on a new tab. So to add it to your project, you simply click on it and carry it to the other project, like this. And you can always adjust the dimensions by pressing Ctrl T. See, this is a big image. And please press Shift to adjust the dimensions proportionally. Another way to add your image to your post would be clicking on this and dragging it to the project. And you can directly adjust the dimensions. After we choose our image, now we can add text. Please make sure not to add more text than necessary. It will not only weaken the attractiveness of the material, but it will also be harder to read. And if you're creating a material for social media, please remember that you can always use captions for detailed information. Since this is an announcement post, I think it is enough to put the name of the project. And again, you can always adjust the dimensions of the text by clicking on Ctrl T, or you can select it all and change the punto here. Before I proceed, I would like to say that fonts are important for emphasizing the identity we want to create. We want ELSA to be and understood as professional, yet familiar and humane. To achieve this, I suggest using fonts of ELSA, which are later. But of course, you can use any other font as long as it's copyright free. I will now show you how to download these fonts for free and save in case you don't have them. So after you download the font, you can go to downloads and open the zip file. Even though we've downloaded just one font, you see there are lots of files here. These are different weights of the same font. So you click the ones that you want to install and press on install. Since I already have them on my computer, I won't do it, but once you click install, there's no need to do anything else. And I suggest you download them all because they come in handy from time to time. And now I have downloaded and I will go to the project. I will press T and select my text and I will change the font. I can again change the dimensions of my text by clicking Ctrl T. I want this to be in the middle of the post, so I will click on the text, then click on and I can always adjust the picture again and again to make the text more readable. Before we proceed, I would like to kindly remind you to find best punto. Don't make it too small that is hard to read, but also make sure to leave some spaces from the edges. And we're also free to choose the alignment of the text. And lastly, I would like to mention how to add our logo. Logo is the most important element of materials we prepare for ELSA, and I cannot stress this enough. Using our logo correctly is the first step of creating a uniform brand, and people will recognize ELSA by our logo. So please make sure all of the materials include a logo and make sure it is the right logo. First of all, every local and national group must create their respective ELSA logo. You can go and watch the tutorial on that one as well. To do that, I will simply go to File, click on Open. It is the same process of adding the image. I would like to again remind you that while you're adjusting the dimensions, please make sure you press Shift because we do not want to change the proportions of the logo. And while you're adjusting it, please make sure it's visible. As you know, we can use our logo in 3 colors. We shall try to use the ELSA blue the most. And if the blue logo blends into the background and if we cannot see it well, we can use the white logo. For this project, I think it's pretty visible, so I will not use the white logo. And lastly, we can use the black logo for black and white materials only. And since this is not a black and white project, I will not use black logo as well. So right now our post includes an imagery, the text and the logo. And this is how to prepare a material for ELSA on Photoshop. Of course, the process can get more advanced if you go into further adjustments, but that will be in another tutorial. Thank you all for watching.